Hi, I'm Jenny Swickla, world-level competitor in strongman and a HumanX athlete. Today I'm going to show you my personal regimen for warming up my muscles and prepping them for heavy lifting. I use this same exact warm-up for every single training session and every single contest. I love HumanX PowerAmp Fastflex cables because they're small and they fit inside my gym bag and I can take them with me wherever I go. As a strongman competitor, you don't always get the luxury to compete inside of a gym. Sometimes we're out in the parking lot of bars, and sometimes we're at other venues where you don't get to use regular gym equipment like cable machines or dumbbells or anything of that nature to warm up before your contest. So I never leave home unprepared. I always take these with me wherever I go, and that's just one amongst many of HumanX's products that I also use. So let's start our warm-up, okay? First we're going to start with body weight squats. I usually do about 20 to 25 of these, okay? So that was 20. Okay, now I'm going to go into squat jumps, okay? So we'll come down. Next, we're going to move into good mornings. This is where we're going to start using the cables. So I take the handles and I put them underneath my shoes, right where the arches of my feet are. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, now I'm going to place the band behind my neck and come all the way up. Okay, with my hands behind my head. I'm going to arch my lower back, bend forward, and pull out with my chest. This is warming up my lower back. I'm going to do about 15 of these. That's 14 and 15. All right. Next thing I'm going to do is a one-arm row. I'm going to use the heavier, thicker cable for this one. It's my personal preference. Okay. So I just place my foot on the cable. Okay. And then I'm going to pull. I'm going to tighten that a little bit more. We do about 15 of these per side. Really focusing on squeezing the back. Already starting to get warm. That's one side, now to the other. Really get my lats warmed up. And 15. Next, I'm going to use the lighter band to do some push-ups. You don't have to use the band to do the push-ups. I prefer to do it that way. That way I have more resistance. Okay, so I start with the band behind my back. My palms are forward. You don't want to put the band like this, okay? Because what happens, especially if you're a girl, when you go to do your push-up, the bands roll up and get all tied up in your hair, and you're going to get a big, ugly knot. So I start with the bands lower, my palms forward, and I squeeze my arms out to the side, place my hands underneath, going up, okay? So now they can't roll up. Okay, I'm going to do 10 of these push-ups. So not only does that warm up my chest, but that warms up my anterior deltoids too, especially when you're doing clean and jerk, push pressing. You really want to get the fronts of those shoulders warmed up. Okay, so second to last thing I'm going to do, and you could do this with the heavy band or the light band, up to you. Now I'm going to do weighted squats. We started with body weight squats and some plyo squats. Now we're going to weigh them down, okay? Bring the handles to my shoulders. I'm going to come down and squeeze. I always have a rule that I tell everyone. It's my #1 rule, and it's no mindless moving. So, yeah, I'm pressing through my heels when I come up out of my squat, but I'm also squeezing from the very bottom all the way to the top. All right, last exercise I'm going to do is an overhead press, single arm. Do about 10 of these per side. Again, you're only going to step on one side of the cable. And I'm just holding it here for my preference. You don't have to hold it, you can let it go. Eight, 9, and 10. Getting those shoulders all warmed up. Okay. Notice I'm not trying to like jet through this. I really want to get that blood pushed into the muscle. And 10. So normally the next thing I would do after I finish that warm-up, I would either foam roll, and I would roll my whole body out starting from my calves to my hamstrings, to my quads, to my glutes, to my back, my lats, my upper back area. And if I still had some time, or if I wanted some, a little bit extra warm-up, I would do some walking lunges, but not too much. Other than that, normally after I finish this warm-up routine, I'll go and start lifting, the opening weight. So if it were like an axle, clean and jerk, I would hit a light bar and start working my way up slowly until it was time for the event. So that's all I've got for you today. That's the warm-up. I can show you the actual picture of it right here. Can you see that? Okay. I'll post it on the page as well so that you guys can get a copy of that. All right. Well, if you have any questions, you can come find me on Facebook, Jenny Swickla, and or Harbinger's website, HumanX. Have a great day, guys. Bye.